everyone, it's me again, Kiana, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the books I want to read this month in April. So the first book is a rollover. It's something I want to finish, and I'm literally like, I have 12 or 10% left of the book, and that is Daughter of the Moon Goddess by Sun Lin Tan. I started reading this last month. It's been my like Kindle read. It was for my TBR for March anyway, so that's going to be the first book I finish. It's a series. I'm loving it. But that's just a rollover. So my actual TBR, I just have 4 books, and here they are. So the first book I want to read is Ballad of the Never After by Stephanie Garber, and this is the second book in the Once Upon a Broken Heart series. I don't know if there's like an actual name for this series or what it is, but in the first book we follow a girl named Emma Jean, and her mother and father are both dead, so she's being raised by her stepmother, and she lives with her stepsister, and her stepsister is marrying the boy she loves, so she believes he has been tricked, and so she makes a deal with one of the fates, the Prince of Heart. If you stop this wedding, you know, I'll forever be in your debt, and he does it for 3 kisses at his will. When she realizes that the Prince of Fates turned them into stone, she drank the same potion, and you know, she became stone. They were all freed, and then all the fates were released from this deck of cards that they were in, and Emma Jean is deemed the savior, and her sister is deemed the cursed bride. So then she is sent to the north, the magical north, that no one is able really to talk about it because of the magic that's sealed from the north, and she is sent there to be presented as a spouse, hopefully, to Prince Apollo. And when she's there, she sees the Prince of Heart, Jax, again, and now she has to do his bidding again. I absolutely loved it. That was a 5 out of 5 stars, and now I plan on reading this. The third book comes out in August, and I was gonna try to wait closer, but I really don't care. I want to read it. I want to know what happens. So yes, this is the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition, and I absolutely love it. The second book I plan on reading is Wicked Beauty by Katie Roberts. I always am going to do a reading vlog for this. I did the first 2, which I will try to remember to link one of them on the eye. So this is the third book, and then this one, she was never ours to claim. In Olympus, you either have the power to rule or you are ruled. Achilles Calus may have been born with nothing, but as a child, he vowed he would claw his ways into the poisonous city's inner circle. Now that the covet role has opened to anyone with the strength to claim it, he and his partner, Patroclus, plan to compete and double their odds of winning. Neither expect infamous beauty Helen Casos to be part of the prize or the complicated fire that burns the moment she looks their way. Zeus may have decided Helen is his to give away, but she has her own plan. She entered the competition as a middle finger to the Methylene 13 rollers, effectively vying for her own hand in marriage. Unfortunately, there are those who would rather see her dead than leaving the city. The only people who she can trust, she can't keep her hands off, Achilles and Patroclus. But can she really believe that they have her best interests at heart when every stolen kiss is a battlefield? So this is a loose modern retelling of Achilles, Patroclus, and Helen of Troy. I personally say you have to read them in order, like Neon Gods first, Electric Idol, and then this, because it introduces you to the characters for the next story. But that's just my opinion. So I will be doing a reading vlog for this, so be on the lookout for this. Third book I had on my TBR for like February, and I never got to, so this is gonna be like the first book I read once I finish Daughter of the Moon Goddess, and that is The Fine Print by Laura Asher. This is the first book in the Dreamland Billiard series, and this is dual perspective. We have Rowan and Zahara. So Rowan is now the CEO of, basically it's their version of Disneyland, but it's called Dreamland. And Zara works for him, from what I've read so far, works for him in like the beauty things, for like Cinderella's bitty boop like salon thing, and they open up a thing to release like ideas to like try to make the park better, and she does, and he picks her so far. So the reason he's doing this, that he's CEO and doing this, is in order to get the 25 million that his grandfather left to him in his will. He has to first do something to bring more attraction to the park, and he has to be CEO for like 6 months. All of these books, it's about brothers, the Kane brothers I think they're called, and they all have things they have to do in order to get the money from their grandfather. Everyone loves this. I'm looking forward to it, and I think I'm either going to do a book review on this or on the next book. I mean, a book vlog. So my fourth and final book I plan on reading is Tokyo Ever After by Emiko Jean, and this is basically the Princess Diaries meet Crazy Rich Asians. So Izumi, or Izzy, has always felt that it's her and her mom against the world. But then she discovers a clue to her unknown father's identity, that he is the crown prince of Japan, which means Izzy is literally a princess. She travels to Japan to meet the father she's never known and discovers a country she's always dreamed of. But being a princess isn't all ball gowns and tiaras. There's conniving cousins, a hungry prince, and a scowling but handsome bodyguard who might just be her soulmate, and 1,000 of years of traditions and customs to learn practically overnight. I believe I'm going to tab this book up because I want to get back to tabbing books, and I'm very excited to read this. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing a reading vlog on this book for Book Talk May Read It episode 2. I'll try to link episode 1 to Around the Eye. That's when I read The Love Hypothesis. But yes, these are the 4 books I plan on reading in the month of April. Comment if you've read any of these and what your thoughts are. I'll be leaving here 2 videos you guys should go check out. I try to post twice a week, and hopefully I'll see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye.